Hi everybody, Jeremy from Video Editor Studio here. Today I'm going to show you quickly how to import a SVG file. What is a SVG file? It's basically a vector file. What is it? Interesting and important. Let's say you want to start to do animation, or you want to add like a more complex design in Davinci. Basically it will redraw all the path of the SVG file, and then the design will be native to Davinci. Whereas if you were to import a PNG, for example, you will need to have always the file on your computer, or relink the PNG file if you give the project file to someone. The person will need the other PNG with the project file to be able to see it then in Fusion. So it could be really great to just have directly the path drawn in Davinci, so you just have to send the project file, for example. Anyway, there is a lot of great aspect to SVG. It's also just like really easier for animation because you have all the point of your design. So right now I'm gonna show you quickly how to import it. So you go to Fusion, import SVG. Here you go. Then I'm gonna import let's say business icons, visual asset. Let's go feed SVG icon. Here we go. Let's say the calculus. Here we go. It's imported, and here, as you can see, we have directly the icon imported. It has been redrawn. Let's ungroup it so we have a better look at it. It has been redrawn natively directly in Davinci with polygon. So as you can see here, you have all the points. If you want to make your own modification to the vector, you can do it directly in Davinci Resolve, and you have your different paths right here, and the color is basically under this background, and that's how you will do for simple SVG. When there is way more layer, it gets a bit more complicated, and you will have sometimes to maybe do some readjusting on the polygon. Let's try another one. Let's see. I'm gonna import another SVG that I know have some trouble from time to time. This one, I think. It's some gold. Let's see. Here you go. You can see here that it didn't translate properly certain area of the icon. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna try to identify which one, and I will stack the layer differently. That's pretty simple. So here you go, like those two go together, but they just are inverted. So right now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna like change them. Here we go. I think it's the same thing for those ones. Yeah, we're gonna, and probably the same for down there. So we just need to invert some layers. Here we go, to play with it a bit, and then I think it should be all right now. Let's see. Perfect. Now it's working. So as you can see, you just need to play a bit with it from time to time, but at least now this design is native to Davinci. If you were ever to send the project to someone, you will not need any other external elements. Everything will be native to the project. And if you want to make some modification on the keyframing of some of the vector point, or if you want to modify directly some vector point, you can do it directly within Davinci, which is really useful if you are a designer or a motion graphic designer for that instance, and you want to make more modification. You can do it directly within Resolve, and it's just a really great integration and a really great way to work in combination with, let's say, Illustrator and Davinci, or Affinity Designer and Davinci, or any other software, illustration vectorial software that you use to bring those files in Davinci. So yeah, that's really quickly how to import SVG file directly in Davinci. As I mentioned, if the project have more layer, it's gonna be a bit more complicated. Right now it's just like the rough outline on how to do it. It's pretty simple, nothing crazy about it, but it's good to know that. and it can be, I think, useful for a lot of people. But if you don't want to bother always having to import SVG, if you just need icon and you don't want to always import those icons over and over, we've just released an icon pack for Davinci Resolve that are accessible from the Fusion page and the edit page. You know, like there is 11 categories: sports, medicine, business, contact, design, and basically they are organized in drop-down menu. So you just have to click on the one that you like. Let's say you want to vault, you just have to choose from the drop-down, and basically everything is kind of linked together. You can adjust everything from the edit page and from the Fusion page as you want, and it's just like a really quick way to have native icons from Davinci Resolve. So that's the way we've done it. So yeah, feel free to check it out if you ever need icons for Davinci Resolve and to save times, but that's how simple it is to import SVG file. Hope you have fun with it, and see you in the next video. Bye, have a nice day.